Hi guys, welcome back. Episode 2, Spen United Gaming. Welcome to Spen United. As you can see, I have done quite a lot in the background. Done some contract renewals. I've also gone into the training. So as you can see, only managed B's and a couple of them, but got an A as well. But just trying to obviously get some fitness in the players. Like I say, I did renew some contracts. A lot of the squad was down to basically the last 12 months in their contracts. So I did go through, offered players like Alex Waters, gave him a new contract. Chad Campbell. Obviously, these are players that basically we're going to be looking at really building around. Really, so I didn't want to. Obviously, there is still a lot of players that are expiring in 12 months, but a lot of those are like the older players and players that we're not really too worried about. Dyer O'Connor, I did give a new contract. He is 28, but obviously far and away our best striker at the club at the minute, so we don't want to lose him on a free contract. So I did go into that. Obviously, in the last episode, this is the formation that we're looking at. I did make a training squad as well. Obviously, when it comes to training, we need to rotate players and get everybody fit. And if we just quickly look at the messages we've got here. So we've got Felix Godfrey saying that alone. So say that glad we agree. Obviously, like I say, some of these players we're looking to get out. So Ryan Bailey, who's going to be our captain, our star centre back, and say we've got plenty of work to do. Obviously, we've got to keep going through. Evan Robinson, obviously he's happy that he's going to be given a chance. I think he's going to be one of our stars, and hopefully, if he can progress, obviously not entirely. I can't exactly remember. I think he was only in the 80s his potential, but obviously with dynamic potential, we can keep him going as far as we can get him really. So I'll say I was impressed. Obviously, good overall. I mean, exactly what we was looking for, a left footer on that right wing. So as we go, obviously, we can now start to progress into the pre-season. So we're coming up against St Pat's here. So we will. Obviously, it's looking pretty much the same as it was last year. So yeah, Quicksand's just been put into the same one there. So I think we will, like I say, we're just going to quick sim pre-season. So it's a 1-0 defeat, our opening game. But as you can see, possession-wise and shots, we actually did pretty well in that one. Just couldn't finish the ball. But again, money's not really a big issue at the minute. We're not looking to. We don't really need the money from this. It's just more getting the training in the players. So the assistant manager, it's pre-season and time to experiment with the lineups. Rotation is very important. Some players will need resting and others will need minutes on the pitch. Make 7 subs in pre-season fixtures, so it's obviously something to remember. So going to this Dortmund second game here, obviously a lot of our players are struggling with fitness, so could maybe just put this team out, the second team. We'll make a couple of changes. We will keep Waters as our keeper in there, and you put continue with O'Connor up front. Put Moss back on the bench. We'll put Lucas on there as well, so go with that. See how the reserves get on. It is another defeat for Spen United, so not the best start, but again, possession wise, shots wise, we were actually not too bad in that game really. So again, the ratings of our players weren't great, but we at least got our first goal. It's for Spen United. So it's not looking like we're really going to do much going in this opening pre-season tournament, but if we just train now, so training wise, I do tend to use basically the same three drills. Obviously, we at the moment I've only basically done the 3 drills, so we will do Cam and the wingers on this one. Obviously, when I've got more time, I will actually improve those ratings and make sure that we get the A ratings in there. So shooting, that's the counter attack. Obviously, we can have up to 5 players in this one as well. So I think that's how I'll tend to do it really. That does cover everybody in the team. Obviously I could put in other bench players, but I think at the minute we've got a quite small squad, so when it comes around to training, we will actually just be rotating between the first team and the training squad all the time. So let's get into this last one. I think we're going to need a big victory, and obviously we're going to need St. Pat's to beat Dortmund for us to have a chance of going into the semi-finals. We'll just go in and change a couple of players. Obviously O'Connor and Ward are both played a lot of minutes, so we will put in Bartlett, and we'll give Moss a chance to start up top. So we'll take them boys out. Apart from that, I think we can go with that and see if we can get our first win. And we don't. It's a 1-0. Again, we didn't do terribly bad, but it is 3 defeats out of 3, so it's going to show that we're going to have a lot of work to do with this team. But we're at least through pre-season here. We have got some offers. So Evan Robinson, obviously he's our main man. There's no chance we're going to be looking to sell him on. Evan Robinson, our youngster, clearly straight away the fact that we've got teams coming in for him, that's an indication of that he is going to be a good player. So the tournament budget rise, obviously we didn't do very well, so we didn't get too much improvement in there. Yeah, so now obviously we're just going to be looking to skip into the following month. So if you join me back So as we go, obviously going through training at the minute, we have had a couple of offers. Chad Campbell quickly rejected. Obviously, he's our starting left back. We have had an offer here for Michael Phillips. Obviously, we were looking to loan him out. It is a loan with an option to buy, so we will delegate this and just go for the 1 year loan. Hopefully, get the youngster out and get him some game time. Right, and we're back. So we are at the first of the month. So let's have a look and see if we've got any young players. So obviously we've got the scout, our own players that we've already got. So we've already done those. Bobby Phillips has gone out, so that was our young keeper. He's gone out on loan for the season. We have sent another player out as well. So a couple of players have gone out, already out on loan. Let's have a quick look at these. So 110, 17 years old, not looking promising there. And we have a young keeper who's also not looking good, so not the best of starts. Wales. So he's 15 years old there, Dylan Phoenix. He's actually got decent potential, so obviously with him being 15, I think we'll give him another month just to see if it obviously narrows down his potential is any good. And clearly, obviously, we've only got 1-star scouts, so we're not getting a lot of players through at all. So again, potential's pretty decent. So I guess we'll keep him on, but not ideal. First month for scouting there. So yeah, have a quick look at the squad hub. So as we see, obviously Bobby Phillips has gone out on loan there, and I think it was a young striker as well. Yeah, so Michael Phillips has gone out on loan. So obviously gets him some game time, takes him off our wage budget as well. Less players to really sit around, obviously not getting much of a game really. So just helps out a little bit. So we do have a small squad, only 24 players, and obviously we've just loaned a couple out, so it does basically give us 2 squads now, 2 teams. But yeah, so like I say, we'll keep progressing through. Only got a week now until the games start, and as you can see, obviously a lot of games. So we will play opening game. I think that's Newport County. So we'll play that opening game in this episode, and then we'll obviously start ploughing through. But as you can see, League 2 is very full of games every week, so we will need a decent sized squad really, playing 2 games a week. But yeah, so come back, we'll be ready for Newport and getting some game. Right, so here we are, first game of the season, and this is a look at the pre-match press conference. Obviously this is we'll go into it. This is the first one in FIFA 22. Draw the build up to the debut as manager, getting knocked out of the European. Alright, I'm not interested about that. Pre-season prepared you. Getting to where we want to be. Obviously we're still looking for fitness on everybody, and we've obviously got to play some games now to see who our best team actually is. So of course improvements don't happen overnight. Can you finish in the top half this season? I'd say we want to be safe first of all. Obviously we don't know where we're going to be. Obviously haven't started the season here. Lucas is still being picked. Obviously he's one of our best players, you would say, so we'll say he'll play through it. He's definitely going to be our starter. Obviously we're struggling in that CDM kind of role at the minute. But yeah, first press conference over. Let's get into the game. So, like I say, we are going to be against Newport. So yeah, if we look at the team, obviously this is the first 11 that we're looking at. Obviously, we're not fully fit on some of these players, but mainly in the 80s. But yeah, all in all, I'd say let's get into it and see how we get on. Right, so here we are at the Sub Arena, first game of the season.
Hi everyone, it is an absolutely splendid day
Playing
for
Newport
football.
County.
We're looking forward to the game. My name is Derek Ray, positioned here on the
As you
commentary
see,
gantry, and sitting next to me,
new
ready
commentary
to give you all
team
the
there,
analysis,
Stuart Robson,
is Stuart Robson.
coming in
And you
in
can
place of
really
Lee
sense
Dixon.
the anticipation in the crowd ahead of kick-off with their respective league seasons about to get underway. It's United, and they face Newport County.
Well, the atmosphere is incredible inside the stadium, Derek. There's a real sense of optimism amongst the fans about the new season and what it might bring. It's been a long wait, but hopefully we get a great game to kick their campaigns off.
A look at the starting 11 for United.
Right, let's kick off. Bit of a kit clash, you would say. What's the green against the blue there? Right, there we go.
Ball's gone. United might be able to catch in.
Put the players' names in here. Obviously, I don't know
But
the
nothing
players'
comes of
names,
it.
so we will need to change that setting as well.
Haynes, opportunity to deliver the
So it's
cross.
definitely going to have some bedding in here, and there's a chance it's gone to the back post. And
Dealt with.
bit fortunate the defenders blocked it into the path of the keeper. You can at least get on the ball here, and it's Ward into Lucas.
And
O'Connor, nice turn. And look to play this ball in down to Robinson. Robinson. Nice.
Ball comfortably.
So our youngster coming through that youth academy, if he'd got straight involved there and
Haynes.
got an assist.
Hudson.
And Hilton's coming
Plenty of room in the
fast
wide
down
area.
his side. He's got the ball in,
Into the
but
box.
nicely
Well,
put
the
out
cross
by
didn't
Shaw,
get past
but
the first defender.
has been taken out for
And
a
it's
corner
gone behind
kick.
for the corner. They favoured a short one
Played
here.
over. We've got to get that one away. We've done well. O'Connor. Spring forward here. Ward sprays it out wide. Here's Campbell. He's got some pace. Starting to run out of gas a little bit, but still going. And there is the first goal. And Spen United. And it's the left back, young Campbell, who got sprung out on that left wing. So initially he was speeding away, Campbell, and then you see that the wheels really fell off here and he was getting caught up, but it's a lovely strike and first goal of the series, and it's our left back. It's a nice hit. It's gone racing by the keeper, and Chad Campbell, we did get a transfer a bid in for him, which we quickly rejected, and obviously got to be happy with that. First goal of the season, first goal of the series. It goes to our young left back, getting involved. Campbell again, sprung out here, and Rogers cuts back onto that right foot. He's going for the back post, and Day managing to get up ahead of the man at that back post. But clearly we're making some good chances early on. Horn, he's got in behind there, and fortunate that the ball's played in behind the man. Could have been in some trouble. Dixon tried to get that in behind for the winger, but it wasn't the best pass.
Upson.
Telford
Good
looking
technique
to get in
display.
behind. Again, they've got the ball over. Oh, and it's a header, and Hilton's managed to get ahead of I think it's the right back who's, I think it's Dixon, who's probably not the tallest. You'd say that where's your centre back really in that position?
Well, here it is again, and what a perfect cross into the box.
So
this
yeah,
is.
he's got one-on-one with that in the number 2, and Hilton's far too strong, far too big. You see, he's just out-muscled the right back. It's a good header, no chance for the goalkeeper to keep that one out. Now lead has been caught back now, so it's 1-1. Half an hour in, puts in on that right foot. It's into O'Connor. O'Connor. Oh, and he's on the overlap again. So Campbell is definitely very good on this wing. It is cut out, but it does seem like he's lost a lot of stamina already. And there's that header. So let's see how we can go on from set play here. Whip this one in. Looking for O'Connor, who's got to the ball. 6 yards out, and he's headed it over. What a chance. So we've got a player crawling on the back of him, but you'd say that's a chance that he should have been burying there. Obviously one of our highest rated players. Right, and here we are, so beginning the second half. See how the boys can get on. Into Beard.
Lucas.
Send it forward, it's a Lucas. Slow build up. Try and work our way into some kind of chance, and here it. Oh, and it's Ward. Like he'd got away for a second, but pass. We're just in behind him a little bit there. Ward picks it off. It's into Beard. Beard has a crack. Straight at Day in the goal for Newport. What a good chance. It was out from a turnover. Pressing high. Trying to force a mistake. We got the mistake and couldn't capitalise.
Well, transfer speculation is all part of football, and there's been quite a lot of speculation on this front, but the deal has now been confirmed.
Now he's in behind. Collins has got some speed here. And Sharp has had to take him out.
Now, what can they do from this free kick situation?
Unfortunately, I think Sharp there is maybe a bit of a...
Well, the free kick fired too close to the goalkeeper.
A bit of a professional foul there, really, from Sharp, but we've got away with it. Keepers. Poor throw. And we block this chance. Still going, Telford. Telford has been a thorn in the side here, and Campbell does well to get it away, and Lucas, big lad in the centre, he easily gets up above the man. Here's Rogers. Rogers on that right foot, it's just run away from him. Now this is the kind of time where a goal really does change things, and there's a great ball into Collins, and it's a great save by the keeper, and we get it away. Bailey off the line. Great save by the keeper initially. Rogers into Ward. Ward looking for somebody to give him some help there, and it's a nice turn by Ward. It's into O'Connor. O'Connor, surely he's been fouled there. Looked like he was fouled as he was taking the shot there, but got the shot off. The referee not pulled it back. There's Dixon. Dixon coming forward. Plays it in behind. O'Connor looking for the runner. It is Ward. Oh, Ward! What a finish! What an effort! It looked like the keeper was going to get there. It was above the keeper's head. And the cam, who was just about to come off, gets a touch away there and smashes it, and the keeper is just above his head. I think maybe could have done better there, and he's kind of waved at it, but you have to take that. Manager very happy, and it's Ellis Ward. getting his goal. Max surely has got to be the winner there. So he does come off. That is his last bit in the match. I think we will just quickly go into the tactics, and maybe, as you can see, our tactics will go to drop back and actually knock our width and our depth back quite a lot. And we'll go to slow build up, maybe keep it on possession, knock the amount of players back, really try to tighten up on this. And the instructions will appear to stay back, and then obviously we'll have both full-backs as well. Stop making any kind of forward runs. See if we can cling on to this slender lead. Start the season with a victory. Fisher's turn, but poor pass. Dixon picks it off easily. Almost got tackled by Lucas there, but just manages to hang on. Now we'll play it down this wing. O'Connor plays it back out here. What a chance! Can we get there? It's unfortunate, but not a bad bit of time wasting, really. Fisher now.
And if you're wondering about added time, 2 minutes it'll be.
Taking the time, trying to get the ball forward here. Might be able to just run the clock out without a chance, but here is the man getting oh, and there's a chance. It's a header, and the keeper. How has he not kept that out? Oh, it's heartbreak at the Sug Arena. Oh, when the header came in, it looked like it was going to be easy enough for the keeper to get to.
Well, here we can see it again, and the passing and movement is a
spread out here, look.
What a great finish as well.
It's come in, it's a decent header, but the keeper should do better there, Waters. Pretty much straight at him. It's pushed it, and it's come off the wrist, really, and it's gone in the net. I say both keepers really had nightmares, really. And that's surely the end of it, and it is. It's pretty much the last effort on goal. That's the last effort of the match. So it's a 2-2 draw in the end. So the home team, you think should have won that one, but Newport have come away with a draw.
It just seems in this game he's been a step ahead of his opponents in every way, Stuart.
Alex Fisher obviously gets the goal that got the equaliser in the end. So 2-2. I'd say on balance of play, we probably didn't deserve the win, really. We was kind of end to end. But I think that's how it goes, I guess. So if we have a quick look. So we're looking at the match facts. Obviously this is a big new thing this year. Obviously you can go more in depth. You kind of see a little bit more on the stats. You can see obviously it wasn't identical, really. 5 shots, 4 on target for both teams, 1 off. So the 2 headers, 2 goals really. The Newport did really well in that respect. So defensively we've got to obviously think about that in the future. So passing wise, so 9% tackling, 10%. So tackling is something we need to be working on a lot better. But obviously, there you say, the goals were there, chances were there for us. So we will go to the post-match interview.
Just a couple of questions for you.
Do you feel let down? Let's have a look at what their options are. What gained or point, or 2 points dropped. say, I hope the fans don't feel too let down. Obviously, in the end, it is a point. Evan Robinson, obviously the youngster, saying a lot of expectations. So I'm ready to always give young players a chance, which is obviously the whole thing on this save. Really, we're looking to bring young players in. Lucas, he did play reasonably well, so obviously he went in saying they were questioning his displays. Say they were good signs for sure.
That'll be all. Thanks very much.
But yeah, so that's the first game. So as it will go on in the episodes, we will do pretty much an episode per month. Obviously, once the full game comes out and we can actually get some real minutes into the game. But yeah, I'll leave it there. Obviously, like, subscribe, comment. Let me know how you're liking the new series, how you're liking the new game yourself. And I'll be back next time. See you soon. Bye.